6 feet 10 inches, number 4, Josh McRoberts. The other forward, at 6 foot 6 inches, number 20, Justice Winslow. Starting at point, 6 feet 4 inches, number 24, Freak.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone, from everyone here at 2K Sports. Nothing like the NBA for Turkey Day. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. Welcome to the American Airlines Arena, home of the Miami Heat, and a great venue for basketball. Look at the Lakers. Well, it's been an improvement this year over last season. They made a lot of adjustments, and happy to see that they translate into some tangible results.
You know, for Los Angeles, they have hit the ground running this year. The work they did in the offseason has paid huge dividends right away.
Sure it has. I mean, they came out of the preseason with a real air of confidence. There may not have been many outsiders who believed in them, but now plenty of people do.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Russell is out there with Williams. Then it's Julius Randle. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Cook in at the 3 spot. Here's Wade. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Heat shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And, guys, I'd have to credit the work they put in at the free throw line to practice this season. I mean, because they have noticeably improved since a year ago.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here is Los Angeles now. It's a 3-point game. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And, Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And, guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
Williams passes to Whiteside. Shoots from the right block, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. It's been a quick start for Miami, fresh from a win against Portland.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
Lakers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Up top, Russell. He's guarded by Johnson. They get the rebound. And that one's good. Russell.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Johnson outside. Passes to McRoberts. Wade outside. He dishes it to McRoberts. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. And that will fall. The three-pointer on the line from Johnson. Johnson's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Heat. Russell kicks to Randle. There's the dish to Williams. Whiteside, a screen on Wade. And Williams, here we go. Shoots from 12. No good. Wade with the defensive effort.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
Now here's Williams. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Johnson outside, fires for three, and again, Miami with the triple.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Johnson against Russell. Right side a screen. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Randall's got his first 2 points. Johnson against Russell. Johnson attacking. Wade with no one around. Misses the three. Lakers trail by 5. It's stolen by Johnson. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Luol Deng is checked in for Josh McRoberts. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Taj Gibson's checked in for Whiteside. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
A different look for Miami. Johnson comes in for Winslow. And it's Dragic in for Dwayne Wade. Maurice Harkless is checked in for Los Angeles. And he sinks the second. Miami leading by 4. Dragic dishes to Johnson. The pass to Deng. Puts up a 3, and he drills it. Beautiful release there from Johnson. Johnson's got 12 in the game.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
String music scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
Now here's Randall. He puts up decent numbers on a nightly basis, averaging about 10 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Russell with the bucket.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
Dragic kicks to Deng. Bosh the screen. Back to Dragic. Williams against Johnson. The kick out to Dragic. Shoots from the elbow. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out.
Now here's Williams. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pulls up. And it's Miami with the rebound. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
Yeah, and they swept this matchup the 2 times they played last year. They held the advantage on paper and on the court.
Yeah, exactly. An interconference matchup here. Not a lot of familiarity, but I wouldn't say they caught them off guard. There's a reason one team was in the playoffs and the other team was watching.
And Gibson wide open. He shoots. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and now it's a double-digit lead.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
Outside, Russell. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Heat lead by 11. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And Joe Johnson very encouraged by this team's strong play of late. He says they've gotten a much-needed boost of confidence. Joe Johnson has obviously been on both sides of that equation, and there's no doubt he is a much happier.
You know, no better feeling than every time you take the court, you know if you do X, Y, Z, you have a chance to win. And Joe Johnson has seen them all since he joined the league way back when with the Celtics and quickly traded to Phoenix. Now he's on the upside again and mature enough to appreciate it.
And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going once more. The players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. And quite a position here for the Heat to be in. What do you guys think?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and, you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Lakers. We've got Cook. Russell is out there with Lou Williams. Then it's Ilyasova, and it's Mozgov in at the 5, down low. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Trailblazers delivered quite the performance. He had 35 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
And now a quick rundown of the leading free throw shooters at small forward this year. It's a pretty sure thing whenever one of them gets to the line. The Heat making a switch here. Winslow's checked in. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Johnson attacking, feeds it to McRoberts for 3. Richardson, and that one's good. Richardson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And, Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection.
And so it's the Lakers with it. The Heat knocking down the tray. And it's Russell missing. Johnson outside. Pass to Richardson. Johnson the screen. Richardson kicks to Winslow. Lets it go from deep. And again, Miami with the triple.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now, here is Russell. Against Washington, he was really on his game. There's a screen. Williams with a clean look. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
For 3.
Russell's got 3 assists now in this one. Miami leading by 15. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, LA's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to Williams. 13 feet away. Misses off the left iron.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
A nice shot by Winslow.
And this collapse we've seen by their interior defense, it's really the reason why they've struggled and are in such a hole.
The drive by Russell. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Now here's Johnson. A 35-point game for him in the win against Portland.
Yeah, and he also did a great job on the backboards, Kev, and that also was a factor.
Russell against Johnson. Ilyasova sets a screen for Russell. Stolen by Winslow. Plays it in off the breakaway. Winslow's got 9 points.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Okay, Miami, now coming onto the court are your Heat dancers. Let them hear ya.
And a new group in for the Heat. Chris Bosh is checked in for Josh McRoberts. Johnson comes in for Johnson. Wade, he's checked in for Richardson. And it's Dragic in for Johnson. The Lakers also making some changes. Whiteside's checked in for Mozgov. Gibson comes in for Ilyasova. And Harkless is subbed in for Cook. Now, here's Whiteside. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those balls.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
The Heat shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
Free throw drops for Goran Dragic. Luol Deng is checked in for Miami. Both free throws good from Dragic. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first half. Here's Russell. He's got 10. Right wing, all alone. And the Lakers with another miss. Here's Miami now. They're on a 17-7 run. Deng passes to Johnson. Back to Deng. He kicks to Dragic. Shot clock at 6. The layup missed.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
The drive by Russell. Gibson a good look. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. The feed now to Deng. Up and in on the layup.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Now Russell. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. Dishes it to Whiteside. Got it up. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Heat up 19. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, I've got Joe, and you started out with a great first half and seemed to have that extra boost in your game tonight. Did you feel you needed to take on a bigger role?
I'm just trying to be more assertive, man, on both ends of the court. You know, I think everybody has to step up, so I'm just trying to do my part.
An assertive Joe is an effective Joe. Thank you. Kevin?
Thank you for the great interview, Doris. We'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Guys, that was the perfect way to start this game. Let's go over some stuff and do more of the same in the second half. Only tough part of this game is going to be playing just as good a second half as you did a first half. That's the challenge. You were terrific on defense and offense, and I don't want to see a letdown in either spot. We were able to make an impact with our low post offense. Let's continue to exploit those good mismatches in the paint. And let's try to play the second half at a moderate pace. Not too slow, but not too fast that it turns into a shootout. That's not what we want. That's it for now. Let's stay focused and close this one out strong.
Thanks for joining us in this Thanksgiving presentation of the NBA. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
Johnson, he's in at the point. Nick Roberts at the 4 with Bosch at center. Winslow is out there with Dwayne Wade. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with.
Justice!
A nice shot by Winslow.
That's a shot he shouldn't be afraid to take more often.
Kicks it to Russell. He feeds it to Whiteside. No luck.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories. Rebounds just being one of them. I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
It's stolen by Wade. And here we go. Wade heading to the hoop. A nice shot by Winslow.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Okay, Miami, now coming onto the court are your Heat dancers. Let them hear ya.
With this break in the action, we can see the top passing teams in the league, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard. The 4th spot held by the Lakers.
You know, when your team has a lot of assists, like these guys do, it basically is a testimony to unselfish play, patience, ball movement, and player movement.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Los Angeles with another miss. The Heat leading by 23. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Russell.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Johnson dishes to McRoberts. Out to Wade. And there's the foul. It's on Josh McRoberts. That's his first foul. And it's Wade. That time on the assist by McRoberts. The Lakers with the ball. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home. Whiteside, a screen on Johnson. The drive by Russell. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Russell's got 12 points in the game. Here's Miami now. A big stretch here going 10-2. And McRoberts kicked.
That is just nasty. The athleticism on that finish.
The spinorama, kind of like using the washing machine. Do you know what kind of athlete you have to be to pull off that 360?
Remarkable, truly remarkable.
Let's call it the agitator.
I tell you what, Spinorama, I like the nickname. You may have started something there.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. The Lakers have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
At the line for 2.
No good on the free throw, and the Heat with some changes. James Johnson's checked in for Josh McRoberts, and it's Richardson in for Dwayne Wade. Ilyasova, he's checked in for the Lakers. Miami has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the 3rd quarter so far. Johnson kicks to Winslow. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. 15 points here for Justice Winslow.
This is a fantastic run to start this second half.
Russell against Johnson. The drive by Russell. They set the screen. Williams passes to Ilyasova. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Ilyasova's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. Johnson for 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 12. Bosch against Randall. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone.
And all of a sudden, you can see the confidence overflowing offensively.
Getting everything to drop and at an ideal time. I mean, they're poised for a terrific crunch time run here.
Randall with the bucket.
Julius Randle. Assist goes to Cook.
And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 19-7 run. From deep, Johnson in, and his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor, and looking for more.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here is Russell. Pass to Ilyasova. Cook dishes to Ilyasova. And there's the pass to Cook. 5 to shoot. Russell with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. And it's Russell missing.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboards.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
1:10 left to play in the third. Ilyasova, a screen on Johnson, and taken away by Johnson. And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Heat.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
3-on-3. Johnson wide open. He fires. And the Heat, another three.
Yeah, again, just a lackluster transition defense.
And 7 of the last 10 points, Greg, they've surrendered, have come off the fast break. So real easy to see what the problem is. They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
On the wing, Williams jacks up a three. A rebound by Johnson. Got it up. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Miami ahead, running away with it. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. E.J. Tucker is out there with Nance. Then it's Russell. Then there's Mo Harkless. And it's Mozgov in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Wade can't hit. And Los Angeles guys shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. Over in the corner, Harkless. He dishes it to Tucker. Picked by Mozgov. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the baseline. The shot no good. And Miami the other way now. Johnson kicks to Dragic. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. And that's now 6 points for Goran Dragic.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Russell kicks to Mozgov. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for the Heat, Timofey Mozgov. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw missing. Luol Deng is checked in for James Johnson. He hits the second from the line. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Pass to Cannon. Johnson the screen. Dragic with a wide open look. Drills the three-pointer. Dragic has got 5 points now this quarter.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
Picked by Mozgov. 5 on the clock. The drive by Russell. It's stolen by Dragic. Johnson against Russell. Johnson, the pass to Wade. Deng kicks to Johnson. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Dragic. Sweet little floater.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Mozgov, a screen on Dragic. The dish to Nance. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Joe Johnson picks one up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Heat making a change here. Mick Roberts is checked in. And he can't hit the second.
Boy, they came out of the locker room at halftime with a much more physical disposition than they had in the first half.
And that helps, Clark. They've gotten extra trips to the foul line, and they need that to continue if they're going to get back in this game. Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
2.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Mick Roberts. Both shots good from the stripe. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Up top, Russell. He's guarded by Dragic. Russell, no luck.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
One shot. One shot.
That's good from Wade.
Look at the night for Dwayne Wade. He has 8 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
And here are the Heat now. They've got a 12-2 run in progress.
Move the ball.
Dragic against Russell. Up top, Dragic. Clock at 6. Mick Roberts misses.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Tucker dishes to Mozgov. Feeds to Nance. Here's Russell. Here's Mozgov. And that one is stuffed right through.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
It's Dragic with the drive. Shot on the wing. Wade passes to Nick Roberts. Johnson in the corner. Tries again. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. That one on Mozgov.
That's his first personal foul. Go, Johnson! 2.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That's good from Johnson. A different look for Miami. Johnson, he's checked in for Dang. Richardson comes in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Johnson in for Goran Dragic. Ilyasova, he's checked in for the Lakers. Williams comes in for Maurice Harkless. And he makes the first but misses the second. Lakers have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Russell. Lets it go with a 3. No luck. So the Lakers will take it the other way.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Heat.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark's fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And it always feels good to get that first win in the season series. Going head-to-head twice this year, this will put them up 1-0 so far against the Lakers.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Johnson. A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
The tray, and the shot is good. Johnson's got 34 points.
And you can sense the fact that they didn't want to let the fans down here. It's been a fun night to be in the building.
Greg, it really has been. I mean, such a lively, vibrant atmosphere, and no doubt that played a part in the big win.
They get the rebound. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Mozgov with the steal. Russell kicks to Mozgov. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
Clearly a mental lapse and at an inopportune time.
Yeah, that's a terrible mistake, Greg, to make it any time, but it's really exacerbated when you make it at this time.
Kicks it out to Richardson. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team, Clark, by far tonight.
No question about it, Kevin. They certainly gave their fans plenty to scream and holler about. This place was rocking. It was on fire, and it only got louder as that lead got bigger.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Yes, guys, I'm...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. We watched a marvelous third quarter from him, and he basically put the game on ice at that point. And from that point on, they were in control.
Seeing Freak dominate the way he did tonight reminded me of watching him play in high school. He was a man among boys. He was a 4-time consensus All-American back then. Overall, great game.
In terms of three-point shooting, this could be framed as a historic performance. Hitting that many three-point shots in a single game is borderline impossible. The pressure was off the rest of the guys offensively. They just had to worry about getting him the ball and setting screens. Then it was bombs away.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith.
the details. Plus, find out what we have in store for our new season. NBA 2K17, the prelude is out now. And 2K TV...
the darkness.
Yeah. Ay. Yeah. Ay. Yeah. Boys. Yeah. Hold on, hold on. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on, hold on, hold on. We making noise. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, we them boys. Hold on, we them boys. Hold on, hold on, we making noise. Hold on, we them boys. Hold on, hold on. Hold on. Let's get on right now, though. Smell that on me, they gon' follow. Like she won a lotto. Really must be serious. Hold up, scared of heights, come face your fears. Hold up. Do it just like Nikki, gone and it over. Say she roll with me, she tired of being a loner. Young, but you know I'm ready. Oh, foreign girls call me. But I'ma get back to the point, baby. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on, we them boys. Hold on. We making noise. Hold on. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on, we them boys. Hold on. We making noise. Hold on. We them boys.
Oh my gosh, that was amazing.
Hold on. You drive me crazy. Number one, girl, you can't replace me. Lead a club, these bras be trying to chase me.